GNUS brand stock update. Okay guys, so in this video we're going to talk about GNUS brands here. So I noticed that GNUS brands was up huge on volume on Thursday's trading session. As you guys can see here, we're on Yahoo Finance, over 147 million shares traded. The stock was up 23%. So this is during a time where most other stocks so far and earlier this week have been absolutely crushed. A lot of EV stocks are down, tech stocks are down. Just it looks like we're almost hitting a bear market territory. But we're going to talk about GNUS brands in this video, and there are some important news updates or some really exciting news coming up. So be sure to tune in for more information, guys. But before we get into the video, guys, be sure to grab your 2 free stocks on Webull. Webull is my favorite Robinhood alternative. All you have to do is open a brokerage account and deposit at least $100 and receive your 2 free stocks up to $1,850, guys. So be sure to click the link in the description below or go to investortrip.com/Webull. Okay, so let's head back into this chart right here. So as you can see here, we're taking a look at the GNUS brands chart, and the stock had kind of been, it hadn't really been doing much over the last couple of days or even over the last month, and there was an absolute huge jump in the price. So this is the reason for this is simply there was a really huge catalyst. So we're going to kind of backtrack here and go over some of the recent catalysts because I really haven't made a video on GNUS in a few weeks. So the first big news story that hit, this was basically a couple of days ago, is that GNUS brands is launching movies, full-length movies, including Scooby-Doo films, on the Cartoon Channel platform, guys. So we're really seeing basically this app evolve a lot. So we just started out basically, a few of the cartoons that they had basically sourced together from their previous project, some of the things you can find on YouTube. And the company is really just adding lots of different content together and making it a one-stop shop for children's content. So that was some really exciting news. And then some other news that came up was a really interesting. This was posted on Thursday. It says a Cartoon Channel expands distribution with launch of digital linear channel for ad-supported scheduled viewing experience. Okay, so this is a bit of a game changer, guys. So as we know, GNUS brands is a streaming app, but what they've recently launched is basically like their own 24/7 TV network on the app. So as you can see here, it says GNUS brands today announced a further expansion of distribution for its Cartoon Channel platform, the launch of a linear streaming channel, also known as free ad-supported streaming TV. So it says the new FAST channel provides 20 scheduled programs 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, in addition to the current on-demand animated content available through the Cartoon Channel. So why is this so important? Well, as you guys know, anytime you go to a streaming app like, Netflix or YouTube or anything like that, there's so much content on there, it can be absolutely overwhelming. So what GNUS brands has done is they simply basically put on their own like 24/7 TV network. That way, so when kids or families come on the app and they're not really sure what to watch, they can just watch that by default. And that's just going to help bring in more ad revenue. So as you can see here in the press release, it says here, as soon as the kids and families open a Cartoon Channel app, they will be viewing a carefully curated TV schedule, but this will not interrupt the existing Cartoon Channel on-demand experience. Additionally, with the FAST channel, we also have the ability to embed advertising, new revenue stream like everything on the Cartoon Channel. It will be safe for kids, guys. So just another good revenue stream and really great news. But probably the most exciting news of the day, and one of the reasons why I think the stock pops so much, is that CEO Andy Hayward hinted towards a Marvel deal that's coming up by the end of March. So, like I said, guys, you can find all this information on GNUSbrands.com and head over to their news. And I'm going to link to this in the description below. But he posted, the CEO, Andy Hayward, he posted a letter here. And as you can see here, he just basically talked about the launch of the Superhero Kindergarten cartoon on April 23rd. But if you guys read down here, he made a small hint towards the Marvel deal. So as you can see here, he just talks a little bit about everything, the company's doing. But as you can see here, he hinted towards the Marvel deal, as you can see right here. So he says, as a final note, people continue to ask when we officially announce our news with Marvel that has been previously referenced. Word up to us, it would have been announced long ago, but we do not set Marvel's press schedule. They do. I'm happy to report they advise us that we can announce our deal with them no later than the end of March, and we will. So that's a huge catalyst, guys. So, there's been so many great things happening since basically the stock took off previously. And, it's been really hard. I'll be completely honest. It's been hard to be so patient and basically, wait for GNUS brands to really I think reach its true value, guys, because when the company was basically, flatlining here and accumulation mode was setting in, they were making so many drastic changes. And, I've basically been holding this stock, basically at just a tiny gain. My average cost of purchase, my average cost per share is around $1.78. So I've just been holding this stock, for a while. I have almost, 2,000 shares in it. And it's been really hard, we're seeing so many other stocks with so much more upside, but things are just slowly getting better. And for me, this is a super, super long-term hold. So as you can see here, guys, it's been a long wait for us. But once this Marvel news comes, I think this company will finally hopefully have at least close to $1 billion valuation. So right now we're dealing at like half $1 billion. But I think that, $3 to $4 is in the card. So obviously there's been a bit of, bearish activity in the markets, and a lot of people are chasing bond yields and stuff like that. But we've got new stimulus money coming. Hopefully they approve the $1.9 trillion package. That'll add a lot of liquidity, and a lot of that new money will end up on the stock market. And like I said, guys, the stock has been beaten down so much. It's bound for a comeback. So the fact that it did hit around $10 to $11, it means the potential's there. So obviously there's been a lot of dilution and things like that, but the company has also changed a lot. So they're going to announce a deal with Marvel. They've added a lot of new content to their app. They acquired ChizComm. So things are turning around. So, I don't know exactly when we'll see $10 in the future. Hopefully the stock will eventually get there. And if the stock were trading at $10, that company would have around a $2.5 billion valuation. So we really need to see the upcoming earnings report that should be coming in a week or two. See how much revenue Genius Brands is doing. But for me, if you guys, if you bought up here or you've bought around here where I was making videos and telling you guys I thought shares were undervalued, I say this is just a great hold. For me personally, I'm not going to be adding too many more shares. Like I said, I almost have 2,000 of them. I'm just going to be holding on to them. And I find that there's a lot of other deals out there. I feel like some of these tech stocks and some of these EV stocks are completely sold off. So I'll be parking some of my money here. But hopefully for Genius Brands, this should just be a hold for me and kind of see where this stock goes in the future. So I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on, why the stock popped. If we can break out past $2, hopefully we can make it towards $3 or so in the near future. But like I said, guys, Genius Brands under $2. I think that's a fair price. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Shaquille O'Neal, they both got their warrants under $2. So if you were to buy now and just get into the stock, I don't think you're paying too much for the company, but we'll really know more once earnings gets released. So that's it. Until next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. So please smash the thumbs up button if you enjoy my content, and hit the red subscribe button to receive more videos from me. And be sure to check out my daily Stock Watch newsletter and my private Discord chat. You can get those links in the description below. So if you guys are buying or selling Genius Brand stock, just let me know in the comments what you guys are doing. Or you think it's a hold? Do you think it's a buy or sell? It'd really be interesting to hear your guys' point of view. So that's it. Until next time.